what's up guys? This is TS Football Broadcast here with a very special video. I have just received news that NFL 2K is coming back. I'm really excited about this because this means competition in the market, which means Madden is not going to be as shitty, which means NFL 2K is probably going to be good at least. So yeah, I get to see a good sports game for probably the first time I'm actually going to buy a new sports game that's good. That's football. So yeah, I'm really stoked about this, guys, in case you can't tell. I found out like 10 minutes ago. I'm going to make a video while I'm super hyped up, and it's going to be great. So yeah, by the way, this is completely unscripted, so if this sounds terrible, let me know. So I'm going to get right into it. The news dropped I saw it 10 minutes ago. NFL 2K and the NFL agreed to a game. It's going to be NFL 2K 21, I think, is what they're calling it. So yeah, I'm really stoked about this. I think NFL 2K is going to be good, but here's how I think it affects Madden. I think Madden is going to get off their asses for the first time in 15 years and make a good game, or they're going to get I'm not going to buy Madden initially. This is the first year where I've got options. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to buy NFL 2K, because why the fuck would I buy Madden if NFL 2K is coming out? Cause when Madden's been crap for not 15 years, probably. Let's see, 2011 was Madden 12. Madden, yeah, 10 years, give or take. See, I'm really excited about this because this is the first time to be able to buy a football game, and it's going to be good. Because you want to know what the first football game I ever got? It was Madden 13. Just say that out loud once. My first football game was Madden 13. Yeah. At the time I was like, oh, this is cool because it's football. And now I'm like, how the fuck did I get through a season of franchise? This is so bare bones. So yeah, that was my first football game. I'll tell you guys my little football story. So I got Madden 13 with my dad's Xbox 360. That's the only football game I had until, I think, November of 2017. Yeah, because I bought a PS3, Madden 25, Madden 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, yeah. And then I got Madden 12 for the 360 as well, because my dad still had it. I was like, well, because they didn't have Madden 12 on the PS3 at the store I went and bought it at, so I'm like, well, might as well get it on the 360, because that's also the only console I have two controllers on. So yeah, I did that. I played a lot of Madden 25 initially, and then I played a lot of Madden, I think it was 10. Both those games are far and away better than Madden 13, which is probably the worst game I've ever played in terms of Madden. I'll get to that later. Anyway, so I got Madden 18 with my PS4. The graphics upgrade blew me away. I was like, oh my god, this looks way better. So that was pretty cool. On the other hand, I was like, I don't quite understand why it's because I kind of saw some similarities to Madden 13. I'm like, this is different, but I see, it was kind of a prettier Madden 13 with, better menu layout is kind of how I felt. It was definitely at least, I wouldn't say better than Madden 13's gameplay, because Madden 13 had some decent gameplay. I don't know, I've been playing a lot of Madden 08. I haven't popped in Madden 13 in forever. But the way I remember it is it had some alright gameplay. I mean, of course, Madden 25's gameplay blows Madden 13, 18, 19, 20 out of the water, in my opinion. Granted, Madden 08 blows everything out of the water. So, yeah, I got Madden 18 for Christmas. I played the hell out of it. I just popped it in not too long ago just to see what I have for franchises. Yeah, I played the hell out of that. I made the 0-16 Browns win a Super Bowl. I had fun with it, but I do think the game could have been better looking back on it. Because, yeah, I mean, I probably honestly spent more time playing a Madden 10 franchise than I did playing a Madden 18 franchise. I don't know. the graphics were the only thing for me where I'm like, because I was so used to like Madden 13 graphics, so it's like any game before that makes it look weird, and any game after that, it's like, ooh. So then I was kind of hyped up. I'm like, okay, maybe they'll fix it and make Madden 19 really good, kind of the way like Madden like 13 to 25 was kind of an improvement, in my opinion anyway. I mean, franchise mode not so much, but in other ways, you know, like the gameplay in Madden 25 is pretty solid. Either that or I'm remembering this way wrong, which I could, but my nostalgia is like, yeah, Madden 25 had some solid gameplay. That's pretty much how I remember Madden 25. Solid gameplay. Not a whole lot of deepness in the franchise mode, though. Anyway, so, where's that? All right, Madden 19. The only Madden I ever bought at full price. Yeah. That is one of the biggest wastes of $60 you can ever do. That was a bad game. No, I played the hell out of it because I was like, I bought it for $60, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play the hell out of this. I had like a 5-season or 6-season franchise with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which was kind of neat, but yeah, I had the same thing in Madden 18 too. See, for like Madden 18 and 19, I had like Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchises where I made Jameis Winston like elite. And then, yeah, I stopped playing both those games. Madden 20 is the first one I have not done a Buccaneers franchise on yet. I don't know if I will either because it's like, well, I subbed them out for the Dolphins this year. But anyway, Madden 19, outside of the, hey, we can import and create draft classes, was a pretty bad game. The gameplay was awful. Franchise mode, pretty stagnant. It was like Madden 13, like I said, both slightly better with better graphics and slightly better menu layout. I mean, there's some trades that were kind of neat too, but not an exceptional game. The sim was kind of funky too. Like quarterbacks wouldn't be able to run, which is Madden 18 problem too, I believe. Madden 19 is really bad about like your quarterback would run 50 yards, like Cam Newton, 50 yards rushing, which is pretty bad. Then Madden 20 came out. I was very skeptical. I did eventually buy it for like I think $30. Yeah, I got it on sale. I was like, I'm not buying Madden 20 full price because I got pretty burnt by Madden 19. Now, Madden 20 is a flawed game, but it's got some nice features, is kind of where I stand with it. I think the gameplay relies too much on animations and not enough on physics, which I'm sure every person under the sun has said that. The franchise mode, yeah, didn't have as much depth as I'd like, because I was playing like NBA 2K... I can't remember what it was, one of the newer ones. Anyway, that one had a lot more, like a lot deeper franchise. And fuck the NHL 18, for example. That one's even got a deeper franchise. And MLB The Show, I think that one does too. Except I couldn't get into those games as much because I'm a football nut. I'm like, let me put it this way. I'm a fan of like hockey, basketball, baseball. I'm a fanatic for football. Like, I like football a lot. So I obviously probably did play more Madden 20 than I did obviously NHL, baseball. I mean, baseball I popped in for a few games. I do play some NBA 2K. I think it's 2K19. Yeah, I think it's 2K19 because I was rebuilding the Phoenix Suns. I don't know if I continued doing that or I swapped to a Bucks franchise because I wanted to play Giannis. Not really sure, but that's a topic for another video. Anyway, so Madden 20 was... I liked one thing. Well, the draft class I liked, but there's another thing I liked. It was the Superstar and the Superstar X Factors. Now, Madden 08 did this way better, in my opinion, with the Superstar... Well, I wouldn't say well, I guess they were kind of superstar abilities. I think they had a different name. But anyway, it was really well done in Madden 08. In Madden 20, I thought it was a bit video game. Like, the superstar abilities were like, oh, cool. The X Factor, though, I thought they could have done that better. Like, here's how I would have done the X Factor. Okay, my quarterback or whatever position with the X Factor starts the game with the X Factor on. And let's say the quarterback throws a pick or turnover happens, then they lose the X Factor, and then they have to do this stupid video gamey thing. They don't have to like do the video gamey thing just to get on a roll. So that's how I would have done that. Like, I do think losing the Superstar X Factor ability should have been, I don't know if that should have even been a thing, or they should just had like, okay, you're an X Factor the whole game. Like, I don't, like, because the Superstar abilities and the X Factor abilities, I think, should have been separated, which they were. So I'm like, okay, Superstar abilities, those are always on. The X Factor, you should be able to lose those maybe. But you should always start with them on, is kind of how I viewed it. Now, I had some fun with it, because I'd get right back with Wrecking Ball, because I ran the exact same scheme. I'd just be like, all right, you're going to run for 2,000 yards. Oh, you're injured? Okay, back up. You're going to run for 1,000. Yeah, so my Dolphins franchise actually ended up having just, I had two 2,000-yard rushers. A lot of my running backs hit 1,000. Yeah, my Dolphins franchise is a very run-heavy, like, it's pretty much anti-Hal Mummy. It's like, Hal Mummy's pass-heavy, this is a rush-heavy. Well, it's actually a yards-heavy offense is probably more how I view it. So anyway, how does my Madden go into NFL 2K21/2K in general? I actually do own a 2K game. It is the original 2K on Sega Dreamcast. I pop it in every now and then, and I play. I don't really do a whole lot of, like, franchise modes with it. I kind of just do play now, because I just don't have the time to get into another franchise mode with between Madden 08 and I was messing around with Madden 16 franchise mode with Johnny Football. I pretty much want to take Johnny Football to a Super Bowl is kind of the point of that, because I haven't. Because Madden 16, like, I got it and I never played it. And now that I'm playing it, I'm like, okay, this is low-key better than Madden 20, 19, 18, and 13. Like, Madden 16, it has its issues, but it's not a terrible game. Like, I think Madden 25 kicks its ass, though. Like, my Madden 25 is on PS3, by the way, so I don't know if the PS4 version of Madden 25 is any good, but PS3 Madden 25 was solid gameplay. Franchise mode could have been so much better, though. That's the right theme. It's like, I'm pretty much writing these on gameplay. I'm like, Madden 16 at least had some interesting gameplay. I mean, well, I guess Madden 20's got some interesting gameplay, too, but 19, 18? I don't know. Franchise mode's kind of like an extended play now, anyway. Anyway, back to NFL 2K. So, I got 2K on my Dreamcast. Like I said, I don't really do, like, a franchise experience with it a whole lot. I kind of just, maybe because I lack the memory, I kind of just pop it in and go. You know, play as, like, Aaron McNair, Steve McNair in his prime. You know, I played as Troy Aikman, Steve Young, Dan Marino, slightly not old Brett Favre. I mean, I just kind of had a field day with it. It was pretty great. Now, of course, with the hearing that, hey, we're going to have some new 2K games, I'm obviously going to probably check out the series a little more, because I was thinking about doing that anyway, but then finances get in the way. I've also been trying to figure out a way to record PS3 so I can record, like, a Madden 08 thing, because Madden 08 is... I'd rather record Madden 08 than Madden 20, to be honest. Granted, I'll probably end up recording a Madden 20 franchise mode, because why not? I mean, we're going to have a really big lull in news between, like, May. Well, let's see, draft. Yeah, there's going to be some post-draft stuff, I'm sure. But if I get this right, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of news between post-draft and, like, even preseason's going to be kind of a lull to an extent, because preseason's... I don't know, I like preseason for some things, but I'm not even sure what it's going to be this year, so I'm like, there's going to be a lull. Like, just boom to boom. That's probably where I do a Madden thing, because, yeah, it's kind of my busy time of year, too, so it kind of works well. But, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. This was kind of rambly. I'm really excited for NFL 2K. I think it's going to make I think one, it's going to be a good game. Two, I think it could make Madden better. And with EA's resources, it's like, yeah, they could really make a pretty good game out of it, I believe. In addition to that, I do believe this also could maybe get, I don't think it could get NCAA back, but that would be really cool if it did. Like, imagine this. 2021. It's like 2006, or not 2006, 2004 all over again. Or 2005 or whatever. Man 05, 2K5, NCAA 05. I mean, that's what I want to see in 2021. I don't know if it'll happen because I think 2K could be a little rusty with the NFL games. But I think it could be really good. Now, I am going to do something rare and buy a game full price this year. And that full price game is probably going to be NFL 2K. I'm not buying Madden 21 full price. Now, I may be hyped up to think it could be better than any Madden on new gen consoles, which isn't hard to be honest, because Madden 16 is probably the best one. That one gets its butt kicked by pretty much everyone on previous gen consoles outside of the Madden 06 on like new gen. Well, outside of the PS3, Xbox 360 version of Madden 06 and Madden 13, I would say every like post Madden 25 and on game gets its ass kicked by like any pre-gen game. If I said that correctly, I don't know if I articulated that. But when speaking of 2K, I'm probably buying 2K3 on my GameCube and stuff because I kind of want to check it out. 2K5 as well, but that's later because, yeah. That's going to be on PlayStation, though. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my ramblings of being super excited about NFL 2K and what it means for football games in general. Have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.